The British royal family has long been a symbol of stability and continuity, yet behind the glittering facade lies a world fraught with intrigue, betrayal, and shifting loyalties. Recent developments have set the stage for an unprecedented confrontation within the House of Windsor, one that could alter the future of the monarchy forever. King Charles, whose reign has already been marked by difficult choices and family fractures, has taken bold, even ruthless steps to protect his legacy. His focus is not merely on securing his own position, but on ensuring the future of the monarchy through his grandchildren, particularly Prince William's children. These moves, however, have stirred tensions to an all-time high, and the royal family is now caught in a web of escalating drama that threatens to tear it apart from the inside. The storm began to brew with a series of controversial remarks allegedly made by Queen Camilla, which have since reverberated through the corridors of Buckingham Palace. According to palace insiders, Camilla, while in a private family setting, expressed doubts about Prince George's potential to succeed his grandfather as monarch. The comments were not only shocking due to their timing but also for their audacity. The idea that Camilla, a woman who has only recently been embraced by the royal family and the public, could openly question the future of the monarchy's heir was considered deeply inappropriate by many, especially those in the immediate royal circle. The most incendiary part of Camilla's remarks involved her suggestion that perhaps one of her own grandchildren, members of her extended family, could be a more suitable match for Prince George as the future monarch. This suggestion, so brazen in its defiance of the royal bloodline, sent shockwaves through the royal household. It's one thing to make offhand comments about a distant cousin or lesser-known royal, but to question the legitimacy of Prince George, the future king, was nothing short of sacrilege in the eyes of many who hold the monarchy's traditions dear. Adding to the drama, Camilla reportedly made disparaging comments about Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, questioning their behavior during a particularly sensitive time when Princess Catherine was rumored to be facing health challenges. Camilla's timing couldn't have been worse. Princess Catherine, who has long been seen as the epitome of grace and duty, was reportedly struggling with her health, which only intensified the personal toll these remarks would have taken on her. The criticism of her children, especially during a time when they were already under intense public scrutiny, was viewed as not only uncalled for but also deeply damaging to family unity. This public display of tension between Camilla and the younger generation, particularly Prince William and Princess Catherine, marked the beginning of a rift that would only widen in the days to come. The couple, who have long been considered the future of the British monarchy, found themselves at the center of an internal family crisis that threatened to spill into the public eye. The rift soon deepened as Princess Anne, who has long been known for her steadfast commitment to royal tradition, made a public statement of her own. Princess Anne, deeply critical of any move that would undermine the monarchy's core values, reportedly withdrew from the traditional Sandringham family gathering in protest. Her absence was seen as a powerful act of defiance against what she perceived as an encroachment by Camilla's extended family into the royal sphere. Anne, a staunch defender of the royal bloodline, was believed to be deeply concerned about the growing influence of Camilla's relatives within royal affairs, a development that seemed to fly in the face of the monarchy's core principle that only those directly descended from the royal family should hold significant power. For Anne, this was more than just a disagreement, it was a clear line in the sand. Her absence was a deliberate and pointed statement against what she saw as the erosion of royal values, and it sent a powerful message to King Charles that not all members of the royal family were willing to accept the increasing role of Camilla's family in the royal fold. Amid growing unrest, King Charles was forced to take matters into his own hands. Palace insiders report that the king issued a firm ultimatum to Queen Camilla, demanding that she immediately cease any remarks or actions that could damage the reputations of Prince William and Princess Catherine's children. According to one insider, Charles's intervention was more than just a reaction to a family squabble, it was a calculated move to protect the future of the monarchy itself. Charles, who has spent his entire life in the shadow of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, and now in the role of king, is deeply attuned to the delicate balance required to maintain the monarchy's legitimacy. His actions suggest a fierce desire to ensure that the younger generation, particularly Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, are shielded from any internal strife that might undermine their standing as future monarchs. Charles's directive to Camilla to rein in her comments reflected not only a commitment to his family's unity but also a clear statement that the future of the monarchy would not be jeopardized by petty squabbles or reckless remarks. However, King Charles's actions did not stop there. In what has been described as a significant departure from royal tradition, Charles is reportedly planning to drastically reduce the number of working royals, limiting it to only those with royal blood closely tied to Prince William's lineage. This move represents a deliberate and calculated shift away from accommodating Camilla's extended family and a reassertion of the monarchy's foundational values. The decision to streamline the royal family and focus solely on those directly related to the royal bloodline is seen as a strategic effort to modernize the monarchy while preserving its core traditions. The monarchy, long regarded as a symbol of stability and continuity, must adapt to the demands of the 21st century. King Charles's approach signals a desire to focus on a more cohesive, manageable royal family, one that can better navigate the pressures of public life and preserve the monarchy's relevance. Fostering the next generation, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis at the forefront. In line with these changes, King Charles has reportedly placed a special emphasis on elevating the profiles of his grandchildren, particularly Prince George, as future leaders of the monarchy. Sources close to the palace reveal that Charles is keen on presenting the young royals as symbols of stability, continuity, and tradition. The king is said to believe that the younger generation must be seen as the future of the monarchy if the institution is to thrive in an increasingly uncertain world. Prince George, in particular, has been thrust into the spotlight as the future king, and Charles's efforts to protect him from the political fallout of family drama only add to the pressure surrounding the young prince. With Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis by his side, Prince George is now seen as the embodiment of a new era for the British royal family, one that must balance tradition with the need for modern adaptation. The events surrounding King Charles's leadership represent a pivotal moment for the British monarchy. On one hand, he is determined to protect the royal bloodline and uphold the monarchy's most sacred traditions. On the other, he is navigating the need for modernization, focusing on streamlining the royal family and ensuring that it remains relevant in a rapidly changing world. King Charles's actions have been bold, calculated, and at times controversial. His leadership will undoubtedly shape the monarchy's future, ensuring that it continues to adapt while retaining its core values. As the monarchy evolves, King Charles's decisive steps to protect the younger generation of royals are a clear statement that the future of the British royal family will be defined by a new era, one that prioritizes continuity, unity, and stability above all else.